Here, Milwaukee has a vibrant arts community. It's a long time been that way, but since the pandemic, performers have noticed a change. There are not as many people in the seats.
For the Skylight Music Theatre, it's been a struggle, so they're about to get some reinforcements from actor and bassist for the Lieutenant Dan Band. That is, of course, Gary Sinise. Steve Shamra sat down with Sinise and the executive director of the theater to learn more about this effort.
Susan, what's the world look like for Skylight these days?
Well, Skylight, like many arts organizations across the nation, is having a bit of a struggle, certainly post-pandemic. We find our funding sources have dried up, and we are struggling to bring people back into the seats. And with the rising costs of labor and materials, we are struggling to sustain our organization and keep our prices low, ticket prices low, so that we are accessible to the community.
And Gary, this is why you're bringing the band to Milwaukee. I was looking at your tour schedule. You do a lot of military-based stops with Lieutenant Dan Band. So doing a one-off show like this for local theater tells me that theater means something to you.
Michael Unger, the artistic director there at Skylight, has been a friend of mine for over 50 years. We've known each other. He was a little freshman kid in high school, in Highland Park High School, when I had just started Steppenwolf Theater with my pals there. I'm going to be at Fort McCoy in Wisconsin on the 13th. So I just reached out to Michael and I said, hey, do you need some help? Why, as long as I'm going to be in Wisconsin, why don't I bring the band over there on the 14th, and we'll try to do a fundraiser and raise some money. So that's what we're going to do in support of Skylight and Susan and everybody there. We want people to go to the theater, and we want people to support the theater.
All right, well, the Lieutenant Dan Band benefit for Skylight Music Theatre is Monday, July 14th at 7 p.m. It'll take place at the Aura Pavilion on the Summerfest grounds.
That's a show to bookmark. Yeah.